But this is the last one that we take tours up on. It's the only way to get up to the 6th and 7th floor. Floors are the stairs right here, so I don't do those in my wooden shoes. But this will sum up the grinding process for you. Now, this main gear here in the middle, this is called the center gear, and this is basically what operates everything on this floor. This gear here in the middle will turn regardless of whether we're grinding or not. So when our blades are turning, this gear will turn as well, even if we don't want to grind. Now we do have 2 sets of grindstones on this floor. And this one over here is the one that we actually do use to grind with today, although we're doing some cleaning on it right now. And this piece is just a display, so you can see how everything is set up on the inside and how it would work. When the miller wants to grind, she'll go up to the 6th floor where she can open up the floorboard up there to take the spindle gear, put it into an upright position so it interlocks with that center gear. As the center gear begins to turn, that will then allow this spindle gear to turn, ultimately turning the grindstone here on the top. The top stone is always the one that moves. It moves up and down with the weights, and it will rotate as well. The bottom stone stays stationary. We'll pour the grain into the hopper. It's actually sitting right over there. It normally goes on the top, up on the side there. And the grain will fall down into this box. This piece of the box will send small vibrations to cause the grain to fall down into the center of the stone evenly so that it's not coming through all at once. As the top stone moves and the bottom stone stays put, you can feel the grooves in the bottom there. And the motion of the stones along with the grooves in the bottom will cause the flour, once it's ground, to be forced out from beneath the stones. Then we'll attach a small brush to the top stone here, so as it moves around, it'll guide the flour along. And in the back there we have a metal chute. It'll push the flour into that metal chute and send it all the way down to the 3rd floor where our big stainless steel bins are. Now every once in a while our stones will get off balance when we're grinding, and we don't always want to shut everything down to see what the problem is. So that's what these divots in the top are for. We can put weights in whichever side is giving us a problem, keep grinding, and then deal with the problem after we're done. Whenever we need to do a cleaning on the stone, the miller will have to take this metal tong back here. It swings forward and this gear can be removed. It'll latch onto these 2 metal pegs, and the miller will get up to the top there and use that crank to crank that around and bring this up into a vertical position. She's then able to clean and sharpen the stones using mill picks and little brushes. It generally takes her about 8 hours per stone to do a cleaning, and any time that we change types of wheat, you have to clean the stones, so that's about a 16-hour process. If you'll take a look behind you, you can see that white rope is our elevator, and if you follow it up, that big gear up there, we'll wind the rope up like a big spool of thread to bring our bags of grain up to this floor. We still do use the elevator today because it's a lot easier than carrying 50-pound bags up all those stairs on our backs. Generally, here we grind about 250 pounds of flour in an hour, so it gets the job done nice and quick. Do you guys have any questions on this floor? No? Alright, well thank you very much for coming on my tour. If there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.
After we finished our tour, wouldn't you know it, it began to rain. And when it dried, it shrank. Yeah!